How's it going, guys? I'm Connor from Running Warehouse. Today I'm here with Matthias, who leads up the Performance Road line here at KIPRUN. Today we are going to be taking a first look at the Kipstorm Tempo. Now, Matthias, we have all these different shoes in the KIPRUN line, and the Kipstorm line is a little bit different. Can you tell us what it means and how this shoe is going to fit in the line?
Yeah, of course, Connor. So first of all, Kipstorm really means energy. You know, you hear the word storm, there's energy, there is lightning, there is fire, you know, everything is inside a storm. And that's what we wanted to achieve with these type of shoes. Very dynamic, very light, very energetic shoes.
Yeah, you know, Matthias, this is a shoe that I like. I like those fast, versatile shoes, something you can use for any day of the week, whether it be a tempo run or just a faster daily training. It seems like this is going to be that shoe, and a lot of that fun, fast feeling comes from the midsole. Can you tell us about what is inside this shoe and what gives it that pop?
Yeah, so I will tell you a bit about this, but let's first start with a tempo. What is a tempo shoe? So a tempo shoe is a shoe that you can use for longer runs where you need to go and push your limits. So you push your boundaries, and so everything about the shoe is thought around this idea. So tempo shoes are my favorite shoes. So we worked on many options, and what I really wanted to achieve is a shoe that is really cushioned. So we are here on a 45mm stack. It's the highest stack that we have in the range to really give you this comfort while training. We are here on intensive trainings. And then, of course, we also need dynamism. So it's, at the one hand, like a very cushioned shoe, but also a really dynamic shoe.
Now, from a foam perspective, to get that dynamism, what is packed into this shoe? What's going to be the recipe that makes it so fast?
Yeah, so what we try to do is really focus on what we do in our top of the range running shoes, so carbon plate running shoes, for example. So there we use supercritical foams. So we also use it on this shoe. So it is a supercritical foaming, so SCF ATPU on a 45mm stack. And this really gives you some cushion, some dynamism, and actually in a tempo shoe you can also wonder, do I need some running economy? And we think it's really important. So you will find tempo shoes with carbon plates inside. We didn't want that, but we wanted to have this feeling of running economy, of stability. So we worked here at the bottom part, because this is a top-bottom construction. So top meaning SCF ATPU, and then at the bottom here you will find a CMEVA. So it's a more rigid type of foam, which will actually make the shoe a lot more rigid, giving this running economy. And then, of course, also, you know, this stability that you need when you're on longer, intensive tempo trainings.
Yeah, I like that you use that, because you don't need a plate every day of the week. Sometimes you want something a little bit more natural on foot, but you still can stabilize these really soft and bouncy foams. You guys went with the ATPU, and I like hearing that because, you know, it seems like now moving into 2026, ATPUs are maybe going to be the winners for the year. It's very exciting, very bouncy foam, and it seems like that is going to be a trend in all of your top-end shoes.
Yeah, exactly. We will find it in lots of shoes. So if we combine this ATPU with like a very, let's say, light shoe, because this shoe is at only 225 grams, which is below your daily trainers, you can get like a very energetic shoe. So you have, like you say, the cushion and the rebound of the ATPU, but combined then with the lightness, and this like fake plate just gives you the perfect tempo shoe for your intensive trainings.
Yeah, and again, this is a very light shoe, and some of that is going to come from the outsole. We've got, as you can see, some sculpting, but we do have a little bit more rubber than what you might see in the racing counterpart. Can you tell us about the outsole?
Yeah, this rubber is just amazing. So it's a super grip. Yeah, of course, if you do these trainings, you need to accelerate from time to time, and that's why we worked on a geometry, on a grip that is perfect for your need.
And then wrapping the shoe all together, we've got the upper, and you know, with a shoe like this, it's all about balance. You need it to be light, but you also need the structure for that training. Was that kind of the philosophy here?
Yeah, so if you look at the upper, so of course we try to remove everything that can be superficial. So it's a very simple, lightweight upper, very premium as well, very breathable, because this is what you want if you're intensive training. And then just really good comfort here on the collar, and then a 360-degree, let's say, collar construction with like wings on the side, which actually, as soon as you glide into the shoe and you lace your foot, actually you're just like having this like sock fit feeling, very good wrapping around, which actually is also very important if you're training.
Yeah. Well, you know, Matthias, I think this is going to be a great addition to the KIPRUN lineup. Just a versatile performance shoe that is going to be fast, it's going to be light, it's going to be bouncy, it's going to be something that's fun for quite a lot of days. Really, though, I think it's going to shine on workout day. For people looking to get this shoe on their own feet, you'll be able to find it in spring 2026 here at Running Warehouse.